mind you can't control. Running wild, can't come down. My head is in the clouds. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. I'm on my last straw. I'm broken and I'm woken up. I'm done feeding your lies. I've had enough. I can't run your place in this faulty game. And all the words you speak mean nothing more to me. 'Cause let's start over now. Rewind. And I won't let you go. I need you by my side.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. 'cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown. But we both know how to swim, no worries as we'll fall now. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow, who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. I drag you out your mind, and there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And we have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Slow, who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow, who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me.
Breaking new details in Sebastian Rogers' case. There is no new breaking details in Sebastian Rogers' case. Oh my God. If you was here with my last live earlier, I said I owned an Infinity once upon a year. And I don't know, 20 minutes later, breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news, everyone. I said, oh, the taillight looks a little similar. That's all I said. Someone emails Betty. Oh my God, you got to look at this. Flashing across the screens. Breaking news in Sebastian, new details in Sebastian Rogers' case. So one of you guys was in there and said, oh, you mean Justin just showed that a few minutes ago, but I looked at what she was doing. What? Oh God, these people, man. These people. Let me explain here. Jesus H. Christ. These people. All right, so where's the video at? Where's the video? I'm going to show you that first of all, Kathy has a Kit Infinity QX80 and it is a 2019. It took them 1 hour to figure that out. And 1 second. And Katie has, hold on, what year does she have? A 2017 QX60. The QX80, that's the kind of vehicle I had, which was very similar. She's still looking at a 2023. God, East Texas chick, you have no idea. The best thing that me, JLR, hopefully Olivia, ever did was that place. Yeah. So in this video, I want to show you that you cannot see the back end of the car that bear with me. I'm going to make it as big as possible. Credit goes to our very sweet bed crime stories. I don't want this, I said a light looks very similar, but there are plenty of vehicles out there that a light can look similar. Doesn't mean anyone is involved with the disappearance of Sebastian Rogers. That would, no, that's not the way it works. Okay, so let me show it here. All right. So as you can see here, we're looking at this right here. Let me make myself smaller. So we're looking at this vehicle right here. This vehicle is going to light up, right? It's going to get brighter. And that is because there is a vehicle behind it. You're going to see a light at the very end of this truck, and you're going to see a headlight or some type of light. There you go. Now, this is what we see. This, right? Okay, hold on. Let me look at something here. I'll show you the difference. See how it lights? Well, it darkens. Right. Now, the only thing we see is that. That's it. Bear with me, guys.
Along with the note to try to make sure this is all very clear. I'm going to play the videos in the order that she described them.
Exactly. Jesus Christ, I give up with these people. See, there is some type of car behind here because it does light up. Right.
Sebastian and
So this will be dark and then it will kind of light up.
his neighbors' houses. Okay, that's what the note says. Now I'm going to share the videos again along with the note to try to make sure this is all very clear. I'm going to play the videos in the order that she described them.
Let me see if I can get a screen record here. See, it just lit up. Just lit up right there. Now, let me check something if I have a screen recorder on here. Okay, I do. Let me see if I can screen record this just for a second anyways. Okay. I've never used a screen recorder here, so let me see if I can. Okay, maybe I need to redo it because this isn't. I really want people to understand this. Okay, full screen. We'll do full screen. Maybe we'll do an area. Because it's very important people understand this, that they don't find something fake.
That she described them.
You cannot tell that that is anything. Okay. Did that record? Is it recording? How do people know if this thing's recording or not? Oh, well, shit. Now it's recording. Finally. I'll show you something here in just a second, guys. I apologize. I just could not believe this. Okay. Now,
Okay, so that was the 34-second video. I'm
okay.
going to play it again for you. This is the video clip that shows the mystery.
All right. Now, what we're going to do is use our brain. Let's use our brain, people. I'm doing this live, so this takes a little bit of time. Okay. Now we're going to go to Canva. And I'm going to show you guys some things. Let's download this. This little. Oh, they could hear me. It recorded me saying, "Oh shit." I just can't believe these. All right. Hopefully. All right. Here we go. Now it's recording. Finally. All right. Now it's recording. All right. So this right here. Finally. But now that I even see it closer, reminded me of my QX80 that I had. It had a very distinctive infinity taillights wrap around the side. Those do not. I don't know if it does or not. I mean, to me, it did look like an infinity light. However, you can get almost any Japanese vehicle with the very blurry, very, 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 very blurry outline. And I could absolutely make it look like it would fit. I mean, it is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. Carrie, thank you so much for your support, dear. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And please, whoever that was that emailed her what I just went live about and spent 4 hours speaking about more things than just this light. I said, guys, actually, I said, guys, y'all might think I'm a little crazy on this one. Breaking news for other people. I said, y'all might think I'm a little crazy, but that little tail light, I said, it kind of reminds me of my old car, but not a big deal. Okay. All I ask to that person and to everybody is if you send it to another creator, send them my video so they can get clarification on what moi or any other creator said. You know what I mean? No, it wasn't. It was a person I've never even heard of, to be honest with you. I know all of you guys. So, but I was just like, yeah, context is everything. And she was like, I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. That's all I could reply is, oh my God. Well, I mean, I just don't want you know, someone to like put it out there, you know, and then they're like doing this outline that you really can't even see. And then they're like, well, look, Justin said it right there. I said something less than probably 30 seconds about it. And that's that. So first of all, just say, hey, and this the person that she was in chat, she said Justin just talked about that 20 minutes ago. So that's all I ask. Just say, hey, I saw this from Justin for All, or Sweet Tea with Don B. Anyone, wherever you go. Because I don't want my name, like, I work hard. So it just kind of, I don't know how she got an outline like that. I mean, it is really, I can put some filters on it and stuff, but it's still really not going to, do that much. Sometimes you just gotta find the. I do think it's most probably an SUV of some sort, in my opinion. But that's all. It's not breaking news, y'all. I mean, we find stuff all the time here because we use our brains on this channel. You know what I mean? We really use our brains. And then it's like some breaking news, and it's not breaking news. It's not. Again, there is clearly a light that comes on. There is clearly a car. Now it's recording. Finally. I can't stand my voice. But I've got the grayscale on it too much there. But she's got like this outline that is, let me see if I can find a picture of her outline that she's got. And the thing is, this is the thing that bothers me, is it's going to convince a lot of viewers that, oh my God, that is that is definitely their car. You know what I mean? Because it looks, for a lot of people who are, they just think, yeah, certainly. And that is not right. It's just not right to do something like that. Listen, I theorize, speculate, all of that. But we know it is speculation, She told nobody to call TBI or anything like that, but Betty, I don't know. It's just bothersome. It's really bothersome to me. Let me see if I can find it on there. I mean, Kathy, she has a 2019 QX80. It is a much bigger vehicle than the QX60. Um, might be time she actually came back from the. That was a QX80, Priscilla. And they're very similar vehicles, but one is bigger than the other. Check your text. Yeah, yeah, I saw that. I did see that. Oh no, I didn't see that. Let me see if I can find this online. Endangered child alert has been issued on behalf of Claiborne County Sheriff. Um, what's the name? Oh, okay, Claiborne. October Cooper. We have a little bit of breaking news, guys. Unfortunately. Let's find it. Let me. Whoops, wrong one. There is an endangered child alert that is coming out of Tennessee right now. Endangered missing child alert issued for 5-year-old in Tennessee. Beautiful little blonde-haired girl and her mother. It appears. Nashville, Tennessee. Officials in Tennessee issued an endangered child alert for a missing 5-year-old girl. Officials say October Cooper, that is her name, October, spelled OCTOBER, Cooper, COOPER, was last seen in New Tazewell, Tennessee on Tuesday. So it's today. October's 3'2", 50 pounds, and blonde hair, brown eyes. Cooper may be with her non-custodial mother, 39 Victoria Cooper. Victoria Cooper is 5'8", 150 pounds, has brown hair, brown eyes. Deputies say Victoria is wanted by the sheriff's office for custodial interference. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation issued the alert on behalf of the Claiborne County Sheriff's Office. Anyone who has seen October or Victoria should call the Claiborne County Sheriff's Office, area code 423-419-0531, or you can call TBI at 1-800-TBI-FIND. October Cooper, 5 years old, 50 pounds, and Victoria Cooper, 39 years old, 150 pounds. So hopefully these usually resolve themselves. Usually, okay, there is no car description. Let me make sure there's nothing on TBI. There's any more. Mm. Nope, there is not. That let me show you this. Thank you, Sadie. I appreciate that. We're doing everything we can to see if we can help. Let me see if I can make it bigger for you. Mimi. Oh. All right. So I think it'll resolve out the. Why does she? Why does my sound keep like it's slow motion? Probably because I'm Southern. I talk slow. I don't know. But anyway, let's. For anyone out there who wants to know what kind of car we have no idea what this car is. I don't think law enforcement knows what kind of car this is because even law enforcement, we think that TBI, FBI, all of these people have extraordinarily can do some really amazing things with photos, but with dark photos and very pixelated photos, you can only do so much. You can only do so much. Uh, my I was talking to a marshal, and I was speaking to him during the Soto case in Florida. What was it? Soto with the she had the boyfriend and she was pregnant. I can't think of mine shot right now. But dark photos and pixelated photos, there's just only so much you can do. Um Now with, you know, other photos you can do a little bit more. You know, they can clean them up a little bit more. Yeah, Texas case. Savannah Soto, thank you. But actually, we got a pretty good someone got a really good license plate number on that one. Finally, someone actually did get a pretty good license plate off of that video. Um no, it wasn't the Soto case. It was the woman who said she ran off or she was kidnapped or something on the side of the highway. That one. It was that one. That one was crazy. But yeah, they can only do so much. They can really only do so much. Now it's recording. Finally. But really, there's only so much you can get out of this. And let me tell you something. Toyotas, Nissans, Infinities, all of them look very similar in the back. In fact, now let me show you something. Let me show you this. Just for instance, you're going to be shocked. Nissan, what is it? Is it Pathfinder? No, not Pathfinder. SUV. Armada. Let me show you this. For instance, all right, you're going to be like, wow. Nissan Armada and a Infiniti QX80. Why is it taking forever to download? The hell. Look almost identical. And while I don't think it would be a coincidence, it could be. Let me flip this. That's a black one. I need a white one, I guess. All right, I'll just show this one for now. Crossover is what I meant. Look, this is a QX80. This is a Nissan Armada. Look very similar, don't they? Look very, very similar. Trying to find a... Let's see here. Let me see. Let's see if I can find it. And that's because right, they're so similar. They got the same doors, same windows, right? Exact same length. Exact same length. Back, the only thing that's different, William, is the emblem. One is made by Nissan, one is made by Infiniti. They're owned by the same company, but it's just like very similar to a Chevrolet Suburban, a GMC Yukon, and a Cadillac Escalade, right? Same thing. Pretty much the same thing. Just a few little different. They're the exact same size, everything except for the emblem and a couple little plastic parts or whatever. They use the same factories. Right? It's close enough. Especially when you only see maybe a light. Yeah, price tag is different up. Yeah. Yep, just the bells and whistles is just, you know, a a Suburban, or a Cadillac Escalade is just a souped up Suburban. That's it. That's all it is. Yep, the trim. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you. But yep, Toyota and Lexus used to be an Avalon at the same time. as a lower model Lexus. Yes. Yep. Yeah, they use the exact same frame. Exact same frame. So I know people's going to look at that little outline that she did and they're going to say, oh, that's it. And I'm telling you guys, if there is any way in the world that I can find it, to look, at the photo better, trust me, I'll do it. But I'm not going to tell you guys. Breaking news. My Infinity is a Mercedes engine. It was a weird crossover. Yep. Yep. You never know. Toyota, Lexus, Nissan Infinity. Bingo. Yep. Travel style folding. Wheelchair companies are doing the same thing, but the difference functions are huge. It's bad if you got wheels. If it's got wheels, you're being cheated and paying more than you should. Wow. Didn't know that, Cindy K. That's crazy. But please, if you see anyone that says, "Oh, that was it. That was it." Justin, can you really keep secrets? Of course. I never tell my sources. Uh, yeah, I've got the Bauer socks. Let me show you this. I've got it. Hold on. Let me find it here. I've got so much information. I might just be better just to look at yours. I see you. Like here's what Katie's van. It's a Dodge Ram. Is that still up? Let me make sure that's up. Could y'all hit the like button, please? Pretty please. I'm just gonna look for yours. I see you. It'll probably be easier. Oh, where did you send it? Did you send it to 307? I see you. I don't see it there. Okay. See, this is Katie's and Chris's vehicle, right? Katie has, see, this is different than what I just showed you, right? Okay, Jude, thank you. I didn't get a text from you. Didn't get a text from you. Katie's is a QX60. I guess Kathy upgraded it at some point and got her an Infinity QX80. And then we have Chris with his Chevrolet truck and then with his trailer. AZ, I don't know. This is like the third or fourth time as soon as I end it. Breaking news. Just like, cool. But this one I had to say something. Maybe I need to refresh it because I'm not getting anybody's text. There it goes. I just got your text now once I refreshed it. Thank you. Um, and I will say, oh, I see you. That's a different vehicle she had. Okay. But hold on. I have to unshare this for 1 second because I want to show you guys another car that she had. But it's got personal information, so I don't want to dox anybody. Bear with me. Sorry, I have to take out some private information here. So it doesn't show up. Erase that. I think it's erased. Okay, we're good now. I mean, they've had, quite a lot of cars in the past, few years. Ford Flexes. Katie had she's got a Mini Cooper. The paperwork still says it's in her name, but I think she traded it in. Do you think the photo is of a white SUV? I have no idea what color it is. If I even had, there's a rumor that there's a green one going around, that it's green. Was it green? But guys, it's just a rumor. There is, I know that humans, and a lot of people don't get this, especially people that, there are hundreds of thousands of people invested in this case, right? Invested. And it's humans are, it's like telephone, right? I'll tell you something, you'll relay it to the next person will, take a little bit out or add a little bit or mishear it, may not say it right, they may understand it wrong. It's human condition. So that's how things get crazy. But my duty for me is my audience, and that's what I really care about is my people, who I just want to know, you know what I mean? Candy, thank you so much. Thank you for all the prayers and love. What's wrong, baby? You okay? Are you all right? Doing okay? Me member for 1 month. Thank you for your membership. Thank you. Love you too. Love you too, my dear. What does listen? I think we have pretty much every vehicle that Katie and Chris, I do have every vehicle they've ever owned, pretty much. But it's nothing, human nature is all about storytelling. Yep, it's in our DNA. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's right. The main thing is just you had surgery, Candy. You feeling okay? It sucks having surgery. Oh my god, it sucks. I am not a good surgery patient. I'll tell you that. I'm not a good surgery patient. Last time I had surgery, it was like my stomach, and I would just be like, the whole time. I was not. They was like, get up or you're going to get blood clots in your legs. I'm like, no. I'm not kidding. Not a good patient. Mary Jane, thank you so much. That's very kind of you, my dear. Really do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, my dear. Appreciate your support. Truly means a lot. Justin, can you replay the interview from Nancy so we can hear what they said about the cars again? Sure. Absolutely. Of course. Nancy, Grace, Sebastian Rogers interview. Now, I will say that I will be in Tennessee in a few days from now. I'll be there for a little while, a few days, and you guys will be along the ride with me. But make sure you are subscribed to my Hey Sweetie channel, because that's the one, like if I'm driving and we're just chilling, that's the one that I'll be live on. So like when I'm actually, doing content or whatever, like real content, that's I'll be on Clutch Them Pearls. But if I'm on, just driving or whatever, take bottled water. Oh, yes. We will never, ever forget.
Snacks, because he's 15 and snacks. Snacks, because he's 15 and snacks. Snacks, because he's 15 and snacks.
Never forget snacks. Right? Snacks. Cool cats and kittens. Can never forget the snacks. All right. Where is it at? The car. I have no idea where it's at.
Well, he got caught lying.
Line. I am shocked. I am still shocked to see Chris in a whole different light. So different. So different. Line. Watch your face. She's like,
to Mr. Proudfoot,
Yes,
Mr.
ma'am.
Proudfoot, what happened?
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I thought you were asking Katie.
no.
Sebastian had gotten in trouble. He got caught lying. And I had asked him, I said, hey, you got to have a punishment for this. He says, yes, sir. And I said, okay. So I gave him a swat with a belt on his buttocks on the outside of his clothes, one swat.
What did he lie about?
I honestly, I don't remember at the time, but it was probably something dealing with school, because that's majority where his issues lie.
Oh, he remembers.
Did he have other issues at school?
He remembers. He told it just as plain, as clear as crystal clear. I was going to say crystal light. On Smiley's, didn't he? Butt talks. On the butt talks. They are nervous here. Chris is nervous. They need to go Nancy again. Nancy be like, she'll have a nail file. Christopher. Did you do that polygraph, honey? No, you got a hotline, Christopher? Sent info on a car. I think it's cock-a-doodle-doo time. Where is it at? I got both of them screaming. I had both of them screaming same time. Could you hear both of them screaming? Devil mother chickens. I didn't see Carmelita's chicken. So and then I saw East Texas chick. So I was like, give them a run for their money. it's like I'm gonna choke that chicken. Oh, you're choking on your potato chip, not choke your chicken. Oops. Okay. I still think the retention pond that the dog has on it has something to do with it. I don't know. I mean, I personally I think it's interesting, but I don't know because they said you call them and they say no, but no scent.
Some behavioral stuff, but
I w-
nothing too crazy.
does anyone know whose dogs it was? Do you like to eat chicken? Justin, my poor dog is looking for around that girl. Uh, bullhorn strangler. Bullhorn strangler. That's what was bothering me. I don't, I put that little light out. I was like, oh, that kind of looks like my light. Y'all probably think I'm crazy, is what I said. And then 20 minutes later, it's breaking news. New details in the Sebastian Rogers case. That annoyed the shit out of me. It really did. It annoyed the shit out of me because it's not breaking news. You know what I mean? It's not. So
What
that's
kind of
why.
behavioral stuff?
He has a hard time. He's like awkwardly socially like blending in with students, so it's a little. He's trying to figure out how to do it, but respecting people's space. He gets a little too close, um, and then kids don't really accept that too much, so it kind of causes an issue. Um, but
What do you mean,
he'll
Merch?
not stop, and he continues on. So then it causes an issue, and instead of being honest about it, he'll lie like, "No, I didn't." Okay, Sebastian.
Oh, that annoys me too, right there. He'll be like, no, I didn't. Okay, Sebastian. That is one of the most, that pisses me off more than probably.
Blending in with students. So it's a little. He's trying to figure out how to do it, but respecting people's space. He gets a little too close, um, and then kids don't really accept that too much, so it kind of causes an issue. Um, but he'll not stop, and he continues on. So then it causes an issue, and instead of being honest about it, he'll lie like, "No, I didn't." Okay, Sebastian. Honest about it, he'll lie like, "No, I didn't." Okay, Sebastian. Of being honest about it, he'll lie. Like, no, I didn't. Okay, Sebastian. And instead of being honest about it, he'll lie. Like, no, I didn't. Okay, Sebastian. Being honest about it, he'll lie. Like, no, I didn't. Okay, Sebastian.
That is the worst. Justin gets out, however, he needs. That's fine. One. Just that right there. He'll lie and say, no, I didn't. Okay, Sebastian. Because he doesn't see and feel things the way you and I feel. That's why. I didn't, Gail. Sorry.
Or lying about doing
Was that the first time? Was
What
that
does
the
she
first
say
time you
there?
had ever
Does
hit
anyone know
him?
what she says there?
Or lying about doing
Was that the first time? Was that
What does she say there?
or lying about doing
was that the first time?
Lying about something. Lying about chores too. Not doing his chores. I heard lying. Lying about his chores. It's like they're justifying, right? Justifying why they're doing this. Why would they have to do that? Oh, and lying about his chores too. Why are you whispering it? Speak up, Katie. Speak up.
Was that the first time you had ever hit him with a belt?
Yes, ma'am.
or lying about doing
Was that the first time? Was that the first time you had ever hit him with a belt?
Yes, ma'am. The one and only time, actually.
When was this?
Years ago, ma'am.
Any idea how many? 3, 10, 1?
It probably at least 3 years ago.
I don't understand how that turned into a CPS or Child Protective Services complaint. How were they alerted that you hit him with a belt?
That did not turn into a CPS service call.
There were other CPS reports, right? Were they regarding your other child?
There is one in regards to my daughter that I know of out in New Mexico with my ex-wife and myself.
What happened?
That's true.
At the time, my ex-wife had fled to New Mexico with my daughter. We were going through a custody and a divorce case at that time. And at the time, when I call him,
He still doesn't really answer the question on this. Still doesn't answer the question. He says retaliation. What was the claims?
my daughter,
What was the claims?
Reach my ex-wife at that time. So a welfare check was requested. Law enforcement told me to call CPS if I had concerns. So I called CPS. Law enforcement did make a welfare call, and that was it.
Then how does that turn into a CPS complaint against you?
I have no idea, ma'am. There's a lot of misinformation out there right now in regards to my New Mexico case that actually has no relevance to the Sebastian case.
Then was there even a CPS complaint against you in New Mexico?
Not that I am aware of. And my attorney and myself have well educated on my case, and there's nothing that we know of.
Was there a TRO taken out against you regarding
Yes, ma'am.
your daughter?
Not a TRO, but a TPO.
You know, I would not lie to Nancy. I'm just going to say that. She either knows or she's going to find out, right? She either knows the answer or she's going to find out. Every question she asks, she's got staff. She's got staff that does this for her, right? She walks in the office and says, "Oh, where's the answers to that?" Right? She knows the answers. Just saying. Christopher.
Temporary protective order. Why was that taken out?
So in regards to that case, my ex-wife had a TPO put against her in Tennessee at the time. When we went to court, that got dissolved. I was ordered to hand my daughter back over to my ex-wife at the time. She gets in a truck. She fleds to New Mexico. 2 days later, she files one in retaliation.
Still didn't say why. Still didn't.
Is it still in place?
No, ma'am. That was dropped within, I think, 2 weeks of it being put in place.
I've got a question about the belt incident. You're telling me that was the only time that you ever hit Sebastian with a belt?
Blink, Katie. Blink.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're also telling me that did not make it to CPS?
No, ma'am, that did not.
She asked that question. She gives him 2 times.
Question.
2 times.
Yes, ma'am.
To answer that.
Regarding Faith's furniture.
Yes,
a few days after Sebastian goes missing, did you replace furniture in Faith's room?
No, ma'am, I have not replaced any furniture in my daughter's room.
In my opinion.
Is there any new furniture in the home?
Yes, ma'am. There's a bed that was given to me, and it's currently in my garage.
Given to him.
Has anything been taken out of the home?
Given to him.
No,
given. Ma'am. Given to him, by the way. Given to him. Given.
I was curious about a statement that Miss Proudfoot made earlier that canine dogs hit on the barn around the home and near a retention pond.
What do you mean not replaced?
Did that happen?
I'm not sure about the barn, but the retention pond, yes.
Because law enforcement says the dogs did not hit. But Miss Proudfoot says they did hit around the retention pond.
You hear that?
So there's been a lot of miscommunication.
Listen to that again, what Nancy says as well.
I'm not sure about
canine dogs hit on the barn around the home and near a retention pond. Did that happen?
I'm not sure about the barn, but the retention pond, yes.
Because law enforcement says the dogs did not hit. But Miss Proudfoot says they did hit around the retention pond.
So there's
if you call law enforcement and ask them, they will tell you no, did not hit. And she called as well. They did not hit.
Been a lot of miscommunication in regards to what is and what is not. To help clear
Katie
that up.
says the bond. The bond.
law enforcement has actually spoken directly with me, showed me a few things. What I can tell you is there from day one there was 5 dogs that started the scent for the search, and then after that, from the next 8 days out from that, there have been dogs from all over the country.
Aw, thank you, Shirley. That's a very sweet comment. That really is. Thank you, my dear. Appreciate it. You're still getting a late slip though. Shirley to the office, please. Shirley to the office. You're being paid. Shirley to the office. Late slip for Shirley. Thank you, Shirley. Hope you're well. I appreciate the comment, my dear. Really. Thank you, my dear.
That have come in and done searches and had sent.
The barn is where the mannequin is. That's where the barn is. There is a barn and it's got a mannequin, and that mannequin has been there for decades. Decades. And every holiday, for whatever reason, they dress this mannequin. And, I guess the students look at it or whatever or something, from the school. So there it is. Grandma of 9 to the office, please. Grandma of 9 to the office. You're probably very tired, Grandma of 9, and very busy being a Grandma of 9. But you're still a Grandma of 9. Thank you for being here, Grandma 9. So that is the barn that they're talking about. What did my little mohawk say? Chris did not get there till after 1, and the dogs were already deployed. Very good point. Very good point. Yes. Okay. Thank you for that write up. Appreciate it, baby kisses. Baby kisses is always on that write up.
Hits in various locations. But I would say a certain percentage of them tend to go toward the same spot, which would have been a retention pond.
Listen to this.
So the law enforcement dogs did not hit on the retention pond. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying they did. There was at least 3 that I know for a fact that did hit on the retention pond.
And the pond has been drained, correct?
I wish, Lafayette.
Yes, ma'am. They have walked it, drained it, and there's nothing. The retention pond was only knee deep anyways.
On one occasion, Mr. Proudfoot, you stated that you and Mrs. Proudfoot have been, quote, vetted and cleared of foul play. That was stated on Chronicles of Olivia. Is that true? What do you mean by that?
Yes. So after working with law enforcement of all agencies.
I mean, you have to think about it, guys. How could there be a hit at the retention pond that is a half a mile away whenever there is no scent trail to the retention pond? He couldn't have floated over there, right? He couldn't have floated over there. So there's nothing. You could still drown someone. I mean, if you drove them over or carried them over, yes, but they still didn't have the they still didn't have a scent at that time.
They have actually told us that there is no foul play, no nefarious issues. We've been cleared of all wrongdoing. We are working extremely cooperative with all law enforcement agencies. At any point in time that they've called, come to the house, anything.
Was Sebastian angry or upset before he disappeared?
No, ma'am.
Not to my knowledge.
What is your theory about where is Sebastian?
I wish I knew where he was, to be honest.
Your theory.
I think it's possible that someone has my son.
Why?
Because I feel like if he had been close to the house or had walked off, that we would found him by now with as many people as we had searching.
Have you checked his social media?
He doesn't have social media.
Have you checked his phone?
His phone has been thoroughly checked, yes, ma'am.
Have you handed your phones to police, both of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, we have.
Has police searched all of your devices, your laptop, your iPad, everything?
Everything. Yes, ma'am.
Other than you, Miss Proudfoot, who is the last person that saw or heard Sebastian alive the Sunday before he went missing?
Two of his aunts, a cousin, and the staff where we had dinner.
And that was at BJ's the night before or the bowling alley?
So BJ's, and then we went to the bowling alley, and then after the bowling alley, we went to dinner before coming home.
I want to follow up again on the dogs hitting. Earlier, Ms. Proudfoot had stated the dogs hit around the house, the barn, and at the retention pond.
Watch Katie say
Is
the
that
barn.
correct?
I don't know about the barn, but I do know that they did. I don't know about the barn, but I do.
Is that correct?
I don't know about the barn, but I
You're
do
the
know
call?
that they did track to the pond. Yeah, I don't know about the barn.
At the retention pond. Is that correct?
I don't know about the barn, but I do know that they did track to the pond. Yes.
I'm clipping the bond. I'm going
Did
to
the
clip the
dogs also
bond.
hit around the house?
Yes, ma'am.
On the outside of the house?
Yes, ma'am.
Were they scent dogs
I don't
or
think so.
cadaver dogs?
They brought in both cadaver and tracking dogs.
Which dog hit? A cadaver dog or a scent dog?
Scent dog.
It's all been scent dogs that have hit. The cadaver dogs have not hit on anything that we know of.
What do you believe Sebastian was wearing when he disappeared? And would that have been what he slept in?
Yes. So the clothes, the black sweatpants with the white stripes and the long sleeve black shirt, that is what he went to bed in. And the reason that I believe he was still wearing those clothes is because when we searched, I did not find those clothes in the house. So I have to
Clip
assume
what?
that that's what he was still wearing.
Clip
I'm sorry, I
Biden?
couldn't hear you. Did you say that's what he wore when he went to bed?
What's that?
Yes, ma'am.
Joining us right now, in addition to Katie Proudfoot and Chris Proudfoot,
He's
the
log off.
bio mom and stepdad of Sebastian, an all-star panel. First to Brian Trasher joining us, Vice President of the Cajun Navy, who has joined the search. Brian, thank you for being with us. Who asked you to join the search?
I don't know that. Where did you say
Well,
Biden
we
is?
had deployed a team up to Nashville, Tennessee last week in response to the missing college student.
I don't
Roger
remember
Strain.
that. Bideness.
And we stayed up there until he was found.
He said
While we were in the
Bideness?
area, we had a lot of people reaching out to us on social media saying
She's
that there
studying
was a young
Bideness?
boy who had been missing for
I
several
missed that.
weeks that was only about 20 miles away from where we were. So we talked to a few people.
Oh, I've got to
Lights are
find
out
where.
the whole night.
Yes, ma'am. We don't typically turn the floodlights on.
Were there any lights outside the house on at all?
Just my little solar lights that we have in the garden.
What? Just my little solar lights. And Chris is gonna be like, no, we've got floodlights or something. And she'll be like, oh yeah. Yeah, Chris. Yeah. Tell him.
There's
Yep.
two lights on the side of the house above the garage that are on at all times.
Oh yeah, those are on.
Oh,
yeah,
there's a
those are.
light above the garage. It's on at all times.
There's two. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so those lights were on.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The reason I'm asking is because I heard you say earlier, Mr. Proudfoot, that
Thank
your
you,
neighbors
Elisa.
have been very, very forthcoming with their Ring camera info. And I was
Yes,
trying to determine if any lights were on, what, if anything, they may have caught. But I understand from your previous interviews that nothing of any evidentiary value was caught. And also, in another statement you gave, I understand that the video of the two flashlights, and I'm saying that with air quotes, that's not exactly what that was at all. We now don't believe that two flashlights were observed around your home. Is that correct?
you're
Yes.
very correct.
Okay. Question regarding your vehicles. Ms. Proudfoot, what make and model do you drive?
I drive
Here it
a
is.
Infinity SUV.
Year?
2017.
Very correct.
And sir, what do you drive?
I drive a diesel truck, Chevrolet.
Year?
I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it's a 2021, I think.
So
That kind of makes me suspicious because let me look at this. Let me look at this. Hold on one second. If I recall correctly, what year did he say? 2021? Is that what he said? 2021? Um, $2020. It's a 2020. Diesel head violation. You get a violation for that, Christopher. Drive a diesel truck. I drive a diesel truck. Year? Believe it's 2021. No. I mean, any man should know, especially if you drive diesel, you should definitely know what year it is. And let me tell you something. Ooh, that's a good question. I just thought of. He drives a 2020 Silverado diesel. Um, hold on. Diesel. He gets 21 miles per gallon. Let me check something. How far can he go? How far can he go? $21 miles a gallon, because diesels go a lot further. You get more bang for your buck, technically. Let's see here. I'm trying to find. This means on the highway you expect around 24 miles per gallon. Okay. How many gallons does it hold? I wonder if 24 miles per gallon. That's a lot. He could have. Do they still make trucks that have 2 tanks? I don't know if they still make trucks that have 2 tanks, do they? Yes, YouTuber. Let me write that down. Thank you for that. Motives. Okay, I just wrote that down. Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay, that makes me think that his truck on the street, not an SUV, because he didn't want to. That's, yeah, me too. My son has 2 tanks on his truck. I knew like the old trucks, like old, 90s Fords and stuff had 2 tanks, but I didn't know new trucks had like 2 tanks.
Your Infinity SUV was parked in the garage or outside the garage that night, Miss Proudfoot?
In the garage.
In the garage. And
Look at his face.
In the garage.
In the garage. And Mr. Proudfoot, your vehicle was on location in Memphis. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. So there's only one car at the home. Is that right?
There was actually a work vehicle in the driveway at the time as well, but it hasn't moved. We can't give out that information because we don't have permission from her work.
I don't understand that. What?
About the make and model of the vehicle.
I have a work van that was also parked in the driveway.
Why is that? If it's out in the driveway where people can see it, why is that privileged information?
We just don't have permission from her company to divulge that information.
Have you asked?
No, ma'am, we have not. Nobody's asked us
So
that
that
question.
was
Brinks HIPAA violation. Brinks HIPAA violation.
Okay, so you have a work van. Question to you, Miss Proudfoot, what do you do for a living?
I am an installation technician.
For wouldn't say
That
for who.
night, was the work van blocking your driveway? Could someone go in and out of your driveway?
The van is parked at the back of my driveway, so someone can pull in, yes.
Got it. Do you park your Infinity SUV in the garage or outside the garage?
In the garage.
In the garage. Do you have an automatic garage door?
With the clicker.
Right. Do you leave that up or down at night?
Down.
Could anybody lift it up? Like, is there an on and off button outside, or do you have to know a code or have the clicker to open it?
Yes.
You'd have to know the code or have the clicker.
Does Sebastian know the code?
Not to the garage door, but to the man doors.
Not to the garage door, but to the house doors?
The regular door, yes.
So is there a code to get in your home, or do you use a regular key?
There's a code.
And he knows that code?
Yes, ma'am.
Question. I'm just trying to figure out how he would have gotten out, or if somebody came into the home. Could they have gotten through the garage door? No, unless they know the code or had the clicker, which they did not. Do you lock your doors at night?
Yes, ma'am.
Could he have left on his own through those doors?
He could, yes, ma'am.
But I heard in another interview where Mr. Proudfoot said he was not a, quote, wanderer. He didn't wander around. He had never left the home before on his own. Is that right?
Correct. We haven't had issues with him running or taking off in the past.
Hey guys,
Okay, let me ask you a couple of questions.
I'm gonna jump off. Brittany just went live, and I want to give her some time. I've been live 3 times today, so I'm gonna jump off. I will be back tomorrow if the Lord lets me live. No. Can I go? Love you guys. Clip Bideness. My Bideness license. My Bideness license. Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams. Appreciate you. Love you all. Get some rest, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love, loves.